blockheads. So between riding my Dyna and riding the CBR and riding Miss Block's Sportster, there was a thing that we were recently talking about in our little motovlogger chat between myself, Dan the fireman, Bike and Bird, and Moto Noob Rider, and that was the impact that LED lighting has on the visibility of a rider. And so, especially like right now, I've been doing a ton of night riding lately because I work, you know, during the day, 9 to 5, and whenever the day is, whenever my work day is over, I've seriously got like maybe 30 minutes left of like daylight. I mean, you guys can see now the sun has set and people got their lights on. And that's supposed to be one of the worst times for driving, like right at dusk, you know. So as a motorcycle rider, if you guys ride a motorcycle, you know one of the things with cagers is that they don't see you a lot of the time. And so in order to get them to see you, we do things like put lights on the bike. In order to get them to hear you, we do things like throw a exhaust on the bike. That's one of the reasons we use, you know, people say loud pipes save lives, which, I mean, I'm definitely in agreement with that. But I am of the mindset that bright lights save lives too. So normally when you first get a bike, you know, it's got like the amber front markers and, you know, like just a regular halogen bulb a lot of the time. And the halogen bulb is more like yellowy and it doesn't really project that well. Well, a lot of people upgrade, especially on Harleys, to Daymakers or Daymaker style LED headlights. And that basically has two perks. One, you can see much better. And two, you can be seen much better, right? Because it's much brighter. And then on the little side markers, which I'll get off here in just a moment and show you, they have the option to, or we have the option to change those into LEDs as well, so that they are LED switchbacks. And what that means is that they are white normally. Yeah, so normally they're amber, which, you know, people can see amber, but the brightness of an LED, man, is just so much better. And so it's actually super noticeable whenever there's a person riding a motorcycle, like coming in the opposite lane, whenever they've got the 3 really bright LEDs facing forward. And it actually helps to kind of illuminate the road a little bit too. Not a ton, but it is noticeable. Like whenever I watch, like if you see the road ahead of me, I'll turn on my blinker. So this is gonna basically change to amber. All right, so it's bright right now, press the blinker, changes to amber. So if you notice in front of me, when I change it back, it gets a little bit brighter. Song of my people. Alright, so here we are out of traffic. Top of a parking garage. We'll go in this little corner over here. I'll show you guys what I mean by the bright. I mean, look, you can see right now the brightness of these things is just so much better. All right, you see where they're at, and then whenever I turn the brights on, you get a little bit more range. It's probably not showing up super well on the GoPro, but makes a big difference. I mean, look at that, dude. They're super bright, especially. Like, the center light is really bright, but what's insanely bright is the LED side markers. So I am going to include a link to those in the description below. They're incredibly easy to install. I actually installed them in this parking garage one time before I had my garage. Dude, they make a world of difference because they're just so insanely bright. So I mean, like, as you're approaching, if there's a bike in the other lane coming at you with these things, they're just ridiculous bright. I mean, look, it's casting my shadow. You see? It's crazy. I'll take a picture as well just in case. But yeah, it's definitely, it attributes to rider safety. So it's one of those mods that it's a double function. I guess triple function. Well, yeah, double function in terms of it's functional and it's also aesthetic. So it looks freaking great. And then it also helps you to see better. So it looks great, helps you to see better, and it helps others to see better, which is a big damn thing when you're riding a motorcycle. So if you guys have the option and you're able to put LEDs on your bike like this, you know, in the side markers, this is what I mean by the side markers, the signals, right? Then I would highly recommend doing so, as well as a LED headlight. Now they are a little bit costly, but I've had these on, I had these on the Sportster, and I basically brought them over to the dyno, and they've been serving me great so far, and a super easy install. So I will drop a link to the install video in the description below, links to the products if you guys want to scoop them up as well. But I mean, they help a ton regarding, you know, motorcycle safety being seen. If you guys live in a city, much like I do, then it is pretty important that you're seen and visible by other riders, or by drivers. Bike's getting hot. Went into EITMS mode. Anyways, yeah, just I guess some advice to be safer, you know. Throw some LED lights on your bike. Now, I don't know if the LED lighting, like in the engine bay, or an engine bay, I'm used to talking about cars, right? But like in the engine area and fenders and stuff like that helps. I know on my sport bike, I did want to add some LED lighting, basically like underneath. It would illuminate the ground around the back of me, because doing the fender eliminator kind of caused, you know, the rear lights to be a little more dim. But I've thrown a couple LED rear signals on that. Sport bikes are a little different because, you know, the lighting is smaller, especially when you do a fender eliminator. But yeah, I know I did see a guy one time, and he had a Sportster, and he had basically bobbed it, had these two little tiny, you know, rear LEDs for brake lights and stuff, but then he also put a bunch of red LEDs on the back of his bike, so it lit up the ground behind him red, which looked really super nice. And in traffic, he was really, really visible, which is awesome. So if you guys want to be seen by all these guys, all these cagers, try throwing some LED lighting on. Find some good LED lighting options. Anyways, traffic is sucky, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it off there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I did kind of an episode similar to this a while back, talking about hyper flash and visibility. I think it definitely adds to the visibility of the rider. You guys let me know if you think LEDs help out. I mean, I am thoroughly convinced that they do. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, be sure to hit the like button. If you guys aren't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button as well. Hit that bell icon while you're over there so it sends you notifications of future uploads and all that. And what the hell? It's a super long line. Should have gone around him, damn it. If you guys want some behind the scenes, check out the Patreon link below. Exclusive access to photos and videos. Until next time, you guys ride safe out there. Get some LEDs, stay lit up, stay bright, be seen, be vigilant. I'll catch y'all later. Deuces.